Okay team, I hope you're armed with a coffee, cup of tea, or whatever it is that you want to enjoy while I present to you module number 36. Now in module number 36 we are going to look at managing users. Now part of the advantage of using a content management system such as Wordpress is that you have the ability to have multiple users attached to individual sites, and then you can give each of these users different permissions based on who they are and what they are going to do on the site. Now WordPress has extensive user management tools inbuilt, and by using them you can create an active community of contributors and commenters. Now to manage your users on your WordPress site, what we need to do is go to our dashboard and we need to scroll down to users, and let's go to all users, and here we go. Now at the moment there is one user, and that is myself. So it will give me my username, it will give me my true name, it will give me my email address, it will give me my role, and then it will also tell us the number of posts that we have made to the site. Now from this panel you can edit your own user information if you are actually logged into your site, and from here you can either add or remove other users that have been invited to be on your site as a contributor or a commenter. Now to simply add a new user, what you would need to do is you would need to invite a new user, and here is the information. Now if the user that you are inviting already has a wordpress.com site, you could simply invite them by inserting their usernames. Now if they do not have a WordPress account, then you can invite them by email. Following that, there is then a role that you need to assign to each of these users that you have invited. And if we just open this up, here is a list of the users. So I will work from the top to the bottom. Okay, so let's start with a follower. Pretty self-explanatory. A follower is simply a follower of your blog, and that means that they cannot comment on your blog. It only means that they can read the content that you have placed on your site. Now all they can do is manage their own profile from your blog. Now the top level quite obviously would be an administrator, and all of these other levels in here, editor, author, contributor, are all pretty self-explanatory, and if need be you can learn more by opening this link in a new tab, and here WordPress has a whole load of information about users' roles, but I will also put that link below the video. So let's go back, let's carry on with the administrator. Now basically an administrator can do absolutely everything, and the only people that you should give an administrator's role or status to are people that are going to be authorized to change your themes. They're going to have the right to change, for instance, the name of the site and who can use the site, and so on and so on and so forth. Now, if you are going to send an invite to a user that does not have a wordpress.com account, what you will do is put their email address in up here. It is entirely up to you whether you want to change and alter this message that is being sent. Then you simply would send the invitation, and I'm not going to go through and add anybody with or make up a fictitious email address. This has all got to be above board. You would simply send the invitation, and what will happen is the person that you have sent the invitation to will receive a message. Now, before they can accept your invitation, if they do not have a WordPress.com account, they will have a link inside that email where they will need to sign up. They will get sent a confirmation email. Once they have confirmed, they can go back to the email with the invitation that you have sent, accept, and then they will log in with their own username, not your name here. And that is pretty much how you can get more people to interact with your site. But please do remember, be very, very cautious about who you give your administrator role to, because they pretty much can have complete control over your site altogether. And once you've lost the power of you being the administrator, you really are at wit's end. And I could not imagine what it would be like to try and gain back control of a site when you have given up the administrator role. So I simply want to say thank you for listening, and as always, I will see you over on the other side in module 37. Catch you there.